Hello, Darkness Gaming fans. This is a random episode here. Uh, just something I completely thought about. Why can't we just get a new GameCube or a new PlayStation 2 or even a new PlayStation 1? Yeah, we can buy adapters, but you know, spending money on adapters and converters so you can have the HDMI experience for through the original consoles like the GameCube or the PS2 or the PS1 or even an Xbox, original Xbox. Um yeah, it's great, but it sucks. You got to spend so much money to find the right converter. You know, they got HDMI converters with audio jacks. They got them with power cords so that you need to keep the HDMI converter plugged in so it has a power source and this and that. So why not get why isn't there somebody out there creating upgraded versions of these systems? You know, I don't understand that. I just literally it just came to me today. I just thought of this. Like, what's the deal? You know, these consoles have been out for 30 years plus. And sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much. Got a frog in it or something. And it just occurred to me. Yeah, I know for the original Xbox, you can consider like the Xbox 360, or no, the Xbox 360 doesn't have an HDMI hookup either. But you can get HDMI colored cords, or RCA cords, or RGA, or whatever. The Hang on, I got them over here. I think. Give me a minute, because I had my PlayStation 2 hooked up to my TV. I might still have the no, I don't have the cords hooked up to it anymore. Shoot. Well, we're gonna figure that out. Hang on a minute. Oh, because I know that most gamers will know what I'm talking about, and that's great. But this is a video that I'm doing, so these cords right here. You can get adapters and converters for these. The 360 has them, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 1, and the original Xbox. And you can get converters for them. I have a 4-port converter, which it works. It converts 4 of those cords, 4 of the colored cords, to HDMI. But see, I've been using my monitor because the picture comes in the greatest, and my 4-port converter doesn't work on my Emerson TVs that I've got. They are, what's the word? Too old, I think, is the right word for it. It worked on my brother's 1080p TV. And don't get me wrong, the picture is great and all, but, you know, I bought I bought different HDMI converters that also come with audio jacks, because my monitor doesn't have the audio jack, so I can hook an aux cable into it. I gotta hook a aux cord into my desktop computer and into a Bluetooth speaker. Now, back to what I was originally saying. Now that I've got that said, why haven't we've got all these new consoles. We've got the Series X. We've got the Nintendo Switch. We've got even the Wii was kind of upgraded. I mean, it got turned into a Wii U, but they took away the best features of the Wii, which was being able to play GameCube games, right? So why can't they give us a genuine upgrade? You know, make an original Xbox 2.0 or something. An original Xbox that has the HDMI hookup right away, built in. The best converter I found for the original Xbox, I haven't bought it yet, but the best one I can find that also happens to have an audio jack is $100 and some. I'm not sure I want to spend 150, 100 plus dollars, on an HDMI converter. I'll keep searching for one. I might have to just watch a video and see if anybody's found one. But my whole point of this episode, of this video, is the fact that they've made all these brand new consoles. Why not make brand new original consoles? Like a brand new original Xbox upgraded to have HDMI. A brand new PlayStation 1 upgraded to have HDMI. A PS2 upgraded to have HDMI. Heck, for the GameCube, it'd even be great to have an upgraded version of the GameCube that comes with HDMI and automatically has the Game Boy hookup so you can play Game Boy Advance games on it. I would love that. And I bet that there's anybody else out there who thinks like me as a gamer would love that as well. I mean, seriously, people. Console makers, man. I tell you, if I had enough money to do this, to do what I'm talking about, I would totally work with Microsoft to create a brand new original Xbox, just to be able to create an original Xbox that has HDMI upgraded into its console. I wouldn't do it for the Wii. The Wii is great picture. But I mean, like, yeah, it would still be cool because, it works. However, I'm pretty sure I just got my GameCube HDMI converter in today. Hang on. What happened to my box? I just got it, so I didn't throw the box away. Fudge nugget. No, that is... Oh, there it is. Found it. So, this GameCube converter that I got to have GameCube converted to HDMI works with the N64. I'll have to look up what SFC is. The SNES, GameCube, and the GameCube, which is the reason I bought it. But I bet you, because Nintendo because Nintendo is, as far as I know, somebody will have to correct me on this, but Nintendo is the first console or first gaming system that was universal with its hookups. I might be wrong. I mean, you can plug your PlayStation RCA cord or AVA cord or whatever it's called, the colored cords, into your PlayStation 2, I think. I'm pretty sure I've done it before. If you have the right PlayStation 2, you can even use the same power cord for both the PlayStation and PlayStation 2. Gaming consoles were universal before phones were. Anyway, my point is, and you know what? I can't remember, an SNES. I have an SNES. According to this converter, my May Flash converter is compatible with the SNES. Okay. I hope this is my SNES. I haven't. I'm doing this just to show you guys an example here, so bear with me. But I do have an SNES. It's a beautiful, beautiful console, and I haven't hooked it up since I've had it. I've been kind of just too worried of overusing it or something, you know. These things are not easy to find. I would like to also have an I am having a hard time speaking here. I would also like to get myself the NES console as well. Move the camera over closer. Oh yeah, see, there's my audio jack. The USB is to keep it charged when it needs to be charged, and it's also this. As you can see, the red dot there. It's I have it set to the audio, but I also have it. The source button also hooks it up to my Bluetooth. Oh, it's not in the front of the desktop anymore. I got a Bluetooth adapter. This piece right here that my pinky is on here, I'll pull it out and show everybody. Yeah. This thing allows me to use Bluetooth for like my controllers, so I don't have to have a cord connected to the desktop to play my Steam games when I want to play Halo or anything like that. Stay. Ooh. Oh, no, I got a good volume set for this. Okay. I do not have any... Wait, do I? Oh, yeah, I do have a couple of SNES games, but there's only really one game I want to try and play right now. I actually have simulated, whatever version of Final Fantasy 3 on my, whoa. Damn. Well, that's kind of upsetting. I thought that the SNES could play NES games. I didn't. Well, whatever. I'll still figure this out for you guys. So, here's what the converter looks like out of its box. And again, it's Mayflash. And as you can see, it comes with the HDMI and audio jack hookups. Now, we're going to plug this bad boy into the NES, or the SNES. Unless a game clicks into place harder than I remember. Alright, I guess I will have to look at the comparison here. Oh, the SNES is smaller for the games. Okay, so all right. So I have All Stars, Super Mario Party All Stars, but in the SNES. I should probably pop in Donkey Kong instead. That'll be a little bit more nostalgic for some people, maybe. Great. Fucking this is why I am trying to get rid of cords as much as possible, but it seems like no matter what I do, I just can't get away from them. And I don't know about anybody else. I really don't know about anybody else, but I absolutely hate so many cords. I've probably got enough cords to grow an electric forest. Or at least that's what it feels like. Got so many darn hookups. It gets annoying and irritating after so long. You know what I mean? Oh geez, this power source for this thing is so strong, or I mean so big, that it doesn't fit. Shit. Well, since I accidentally unplugged my desktop anyway, I'll just fully or not accidentally unplugged it, accidentally turned it off. I'll just unplug it anyway. Do I have enough? Nope. Would you look at that? No wonder. Okay. Sorry, I got off topic and whatnot here. I apologize. So we've got the SNES power source in. We've got the HDMI adapter plugged in. Now I'm going to turn my SNES on for the first time. Which, wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is literally the first time I've turned this thing on. It doesn't light up. Okay, I don't remember that. Oh, yeah, since I got this recording going, this is the 4-port converter I told you guys about. This thing was pretty expensive. Problem is, this is my monitor. It's a 100 hertz monitor. However, there is literally no sound with it. No sound at all. So I was like, oh, I'll just buy my converter. I'll use my converter. I use my converter. Unfortunately, as you can see, there's the HDMI port. This cord here, not the one my thumb is on, not this one that my thumb is on. The one plugged in here, this is a power source right there that needs to be plugged in all the time for it to work. You can plug it into the TV if you're using a TV. Or you can plug it into a USB adapter thing that you have. Like I have something like this that'll work for it. All right, now back to, I probably could have just turned on the GameCube for you guys and plug the HDMI into that. All right, where's my audio cord here? Give me a second. There you are. Cords. You can never get rid of them. Oh, yeah, it makes that noise if you touch the aux to your hand, to your skin. And I do it occasionally by accident. Ooh. Oh my god, I got all these damn cords. It's so annoying. I don't know about anybody else, but it really is annoying. I've thought of making whatchamacallit, like a CVB pipe, tube type thing, for the cords, so that there's less tangles with the cords that I have all the time, everywhere. But I just haven't gone through it and done that kind of a setup yet, unfortunately. My procrastination is going to get me a swift kick in the you-know-what. Huh. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happened. What in the hell? A fine freaking time to have power cord problems. No, if the power wasn't on, my Wi-Fi router wouldn't be flashing and blinking. So I have power, but why is nothing... Oh, that's right. For the desktop, I turned it off. Whoops. But still, for the monitor, why is this suddenly not... Well, this is freaking me out. Of all days for something to happen, oh, you've got to be... You guys are going to laugh. Or at least I hope I get a laugh out of somebody. This thing is so damn big for the SNES for a power source that it actually turned off my 6-way that I got taped to the bottom of my table. There you go. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, let's see what we can do here. Wow. Yeah. Sure. As soon as I plug in a controller, ba-ding. There we go. Just had to reset it. Super Mario All-Stars? Wow. Super Mario All-Stars has Super Mario, The Lost Levels, Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, Super Mario 1985. Well, okay. Well, Super Mario 3 was one of my favorites. Wow. This is insane. It's been so long, I forgot how to freaking do this. So, yeah. The GameCube converter works. I'm sure that if I ever find an NES that isn't emulated, I will be able to so I don't have to hold the phone and can play at the same time. Well, that's not the greatest angle, but hey, at least it'll work. Anyway, so yeah, one day when I have an NES, I'll be able to play the original Final Fantasy 3, which is not Final Fantasy 6, by the way. Sorry about that, I got distracted for a second. So, alright, A jump, B jump. Wow. B plus pad or D pad, whatever you want to call it, is pretty rough. Oh, whoop, that's right. Well, anyway, you guys know it works. You guys can see it works. In my opinion, that looks pretty darn good, actually. Yeah, wow. Listen to how hard I gotta press this. It's gotta click. That's insane. Maybe I should play this every once in a while. Although... Oh, that's right, you got it. Well, anyways... I just wanted to show that the real reason behind me having the converter might surprise some of you, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how long. Oh, God. All these cords. There goes my converter. I think it might be hooked up to, yeah, it's hooked up to the back of my desktop computer. So that's the only reason you guys didn't hear something crash to the floor. Jesus Christ. No, this just try to make it so there are no tangles, and then you just can't win. And it's irritating as hell. Anyways, some of you may be surprised, and some of you may not be surprised at this. One of the reasons why I wanted the GameCube to be HDMI converted was for, I'll give you guys a count here. For another 20 seconds, I'll wait and see if anybody guesses it. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you guessed right, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. If you guessed right and you haven't seen any of my videos, I'm extra proud. So the main reason that I wanted my GameCube converted to HDMI, for those who don't know, and for those who already pretty much know, is so that I could play Lord of the Rings Third Age through HDMI picture. I actually even have a wireless GameCube controller. Boom. Look at that. Lord of the Rings Third Age. I can't get a remastered version of this game, so I kind of became obsessed with finding a way to play it. Now, to me, this looks 10 times better. Like, just a multitude of better, period. Those who have seen recent, well, they're not recent videos anymore, actually. They're probably a year old now. But those who have seen some of my videos will know that I have every copy of this game used. From Xbox all the way to GameCube, even the Game Boy Advance version of it. And I have them all unopened, brand new as well. There, that's not so loud now. I have tried 3 different HDMI converters, and this one that I got plugged into the GameCube, the Mayflash. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. Just look at that. This one's easy to track. Oh, God. I am just... I really... You know what? I'm going to play this for a little bit. Alright? Look at the difference for this. I mean, just look at it. This is insane. Now, if I could have a GameCube that's HDMI upgraded, you know, I wouldn't need to use a converter anymore. I've bought, let's see, I have one, two, yeah, I have 4 different converters. One that doesn't work for shit. Uh, and then I have the PlayStation 2 converter, I have the GameCube converter, and then I have the 4-port converter. I'm going to buy another converter for my original Xbox because I'll be honest with you guys, I've beaten the advanced version of this game. Oh yeah, as you may see, if you've tried an HDMI converter before, and this bottom here was just so dark you couldn't see you, and you had to do this, navigate the menu here through memory. I highly recommend the May Flash converter. Now, if you have this in a regular TV, you may not need to have the audio jack connected to a speaker like I do. Kill you right away. Oh, God, just look at this. Stand fast. Now we're immune to paralyzation. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've missed ever throughout this entire run. I can't believe it. Or not run, this entire playthrough. That's... It's probably just because I'm recording. But no, I really, I don't understand console creators. Isn't there anybody out there who wants to go back to nostalgia, be like, hey, you know what, I look at this console, I created this NES with an HDMI upgrade on it. Now you can hook it up to your monitor or your computer, whatever. Well, let me say that properly. Now you can hook it up to your TV and have the Ultra HD, Ultimate HD experience. Or, you know, however it might get advertised. And, you know, that would just, oh my God. But no, instead, what did we get? We got these stupid mini consoles. We got a mini NES, a mini SNES, the PlayStation Mini or whatever. You know, we got all those. And what did they have for games? You know, if I made a PlayStation, the PlayStation 1, all right, if I was going to do that, my first thought would be, all right, let's put all the Final Fantasy games that are playable on the PlayStation 1 on this thing. Since we're going to have it, we're going to install all these games onto this PlayStation 1 that is smaller and more compact and compatible or whatever. Why don't we have the classic RPG games, Final Fantasy 1 through 9, playable on this thing? I don't even think they put a single Final Fantasy game on that PlayStation console that they made. Maybe they did. I don't know. I didn't buy one. I was like, no way, man. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to get this thing. I didn't want to have to work 1,000 times harder to have all the games that I wanted on it. That's not right. That is not right. If you're going to do a mini console of an original console, freaking put the games on it that, you know, did amazing. You have... Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little upset. I'm getting overly upset about this. I apologize. It's just, I don't understand the thinking, oh, we're going to create this brand new system that's the old fashioned original, basically a copy of the old fashioned original, and we're just going to put, what do they put, like 10 games on there? Or between 10 and 20 games or something on it. Right? But no, they weren't smart about it. They were not smart about the way they did it. If I'm gonna build a console like that, I'm literally, for the NES, I would have put one what came out in the NES? Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, right? Wow, my brain is going on bad history. My whole point is that I would have literally put extremely awesome classics onto these things. That's all that I'm getting at. I mean, just they wasted an opportunity to do the best thing for it. Okay, the best. And for me, if I would have made a PlayStation 1 console that was small like that, I seriously would have, honestly, truthfully, 100% put Final Fantasy 1 through 9 on that damn thing. But no, they only put so many games on it, and if you wanted more, you had to go through a whole bunch of internet stuff and connecting this and connecting that. Just all the hours you spend emulating the games and downloading them to the console. It's like, really? You're going to go through all that just to have the games playable on this thing? I mean, come on. I don't know. I've tried doing emulation and simulation and all that, and it's just like, I personally have an extremely hard time doing it. Okay, I really do. I personally just, it frustrates the hell out of me. Like you wouldn't believe. Okay. Now, I would rather spend. I've literally spent $300 probably. Well, no, not $300, but at least $100 going through converters in my life. I've got 3 working ones that do great. And I got one that I'm going to get rid of because it's crap. Or maybe I already gave it away. I don't know. I might have already given it away. Either way, my point is like I've spent all this stupid money just to have a greater nostalgic gaming experience. And I'm honestly, after I finally finished doing all this, I got a feeling that they're gonna end up having some. They're gonna do something like that where they're gonna do an upgraded version of the NES and an upgraded SNES and an upgraded Xbox, original Xbox, and all that. And it's just like, really, you couldn't do this 10 years ago, or 5 years, between 5 and 10 years ago. No, you gotta do it now after I've already spent all this money doing the upgrades myself with the original consoles, buying converters. You feel me? With that, I'm done. I've ranted enough. I'm sorry, guys. I just it just bugs the living crap out of me. That's all. That really is. That's all. So, give you guys one last look. Oh yeah, there's my turtle collection as well. Got a monkey right there. uh, some kind of god, I think, or deity of some kind. Anyways, so yeah, I'm done with this video, this episode. I just wanted to show off, Mayflash. If you decide to get an HDMI converter, especially so you can have better picture for Lord of the Rings: The Third Age, which is normally a very dark game, I will let you know. The Mayflash converter is the best that I have used. Out of the 3 converters I've tried for this game, Mayflash is the best for it. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.